Hello aspirants, welcome you all to the Civilspedia's daily question analysis brought to you by Shankar IAS Academy. And in this session, we are going to deal with some of the UPSC prelims practice question as well as the prelims previous year questions and the mains question in this session. And these questions are very relevant to the morning's discussion, today's morning discussion. And if you haven't yet seen the video, please have a go through on that video. And without any delay, let's get into this session. And the first question of this session was the prelims previous year question, which was asked in the year 2022, and the question is biorock technology is talked about which of one of the following situation. Option A, restoration of damaged coral reefs. Option B, development of building materials using plant residues. And option C, identification of areas for exploration extraction of shale gas. And option D, providing salt licks for wild animals in forest and protected areas. And the answer for this question will be option A, because it is very much relevant to the coral reef. Before knowing the answer, we have to know what is biorock technology. And this biorock technology is the one of the initiative that the Indian government proposed to create a separate reef using artificial reef using submerged steel frame into the marine environment. And in this technology, the steel framework was given as mild stimulus of electrical signals, which aggravates the process of creation of calcium carbonate over the steel framework, will eventually lead to the development of coral around this steel framework, and also it will lead to the sustainable growth of this environment. So the answer for this question will be option A, restoration of damaged coral reef, that is an initiative taken under this biorock technology method. And the second question of our discussion is also in prelims previous year question, which was asked in the year 2018. And the question is, consider the following statement. First statement, most of the world's coral reef are in tropical waters. And the second question, more than 1/3 of world's coral reef are located in territories of Australia, Indonesia and Philippines. And option so third statement is, coral reef host more number of animal phyla than those hosted by the rainforest. And which of the statement given above is are correct? And the answer for this question, by eliminating the option, we can't eliminate any statement in this question because all the statements are correct. The coral will be found only in the tropical waters, and the second statement, it also it will be 1/3 of the coral reef will be found in the territories of Australia, Indonesia and Philippines, and it also be an host for more number of phyla than the tropical rainforest. And three statements are correct. The answer for this question will be option D. And moving to the third question, and the third question is also an prelims previous year question, which was asked in the year 2019, and this question was relevant to the today's topic of microplastic pollution. And the question is, why is there a great concern about the microbeads, which is also the protection stage of microplastic that released in to the environment. Option A, they are considered harmful to marine ecosystem. They are considered to cause skin cancer in children. Option C, they are small enough to be absorbed by crop plants in irrigated fields. Option D, they are often found to be used as food adulterants. And we can easily infer that option D is not the correct answer, because in the morning session we know that this microbeads or microplastics was found in the food items, not by the cautious inclusion into the food item, but by other means such as adding of salt, water, etc., which is contaminated by the microplastics. So we can eliminate the option D from the question, and we have only three options remain, and we can easily infer from the morning discussion that option A will be the correct answer, because these microbeads will drain into the river system and eventually led to the marine ecosystem and damages the marine ecosystem in a large manner. So this microbeads will also be an pollutant from the abandoned nets and fishing equipments by the fishermen. So this will the option A will be the correct answer, as this causes not only skin cancer to the children, it poses a great risk of carcinogenic effect upon the human beings and as well as the health threat to other organism which it intakes. And the third statement is also a vague statement which need not to be substantiated by any of the research. So option A will be the correct answer. And the next question is the prelims practice question, and the question is, which of the following best describes a keystone species? And the keystone species also described or discussed in the morning session, and the options are: it is a first species to populate a new ecosystem is incorrect, and option B, species that have extremely high population is also incorrect, and option C, species that has disproportionately large effects on its environment relative to its abundance. This is maybe correct, and option D, species that has little genetic variation is also incorrect. And with respect to the first statement, it is the first species to populate a new ecosystem, and there is a specific name for this species which populates a new ecosystem in the initial manner is called as the pioneer species, not the keystone species, and this is the definition of the pioneer species. So we can eliminate this option, and the species that have an extremely high population is not correct, and the answer for this question will be and the answer for this question is species that has disproportionately large effect on its environment, as it has the more influence over the environment it present is the correct answer. So the answer C is the correct answer. Moving to the next question, and the question is, consider the following statement regarding Smithopsis leptophacetus, and the statements are: they are semi-aquatic and nocturnal snakes. Second statement, they are mostly found in high altitude regions with enough rainfall. And we have discussed that this Smithopsis leptophacetus is a rainy snakes, and it is semi-aquatic and nocturnal in nature, and it is active in night time, and they are mostly found to be preferred or preferred to be held in the high altitude regions and with enough rainfall. So in this question they have asked which of the above statement is or incorrect. They have asked about the incorrect statement, and the answer for this question will be both the statements are correct. So the answer for this question will be neither one nor two. And moving to the mains question, and this question is also in previous year question which was asked in the 2020 prelims and in the PSAR optional, and the question is, discuss the efficacy of India's no first use policy with respect to nuclear weapons in the context of evolving strategic challenges from its neighbors. And this question is of very relevant in today's situation also, and students are encouraged to take this question and prepare an answer with respect to this no first use policy as well as the nuclear strategy or nuclear policy with respect to the India's current situation, as well as the evolving strategies around the global level, as well as the challenges in it, and also the neighbors' position with respect to the usage of the nuclear weapon in a comprehensive manner. And not only the PSA or optional students are encouraged to take the answer, and we are asked every student or who are preparing or aspiring to make the answer writing a more comprehensive one will take this question and make the answer. Please post it in the comment section given below, and we will evaluate in the further section, and we will give the feedback in the comment section of that video. Thank you. Have a nice day.